First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and great glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of great millstone that rule well, and salutations to the elect pushing this truth to the four corners of the earth in truth and in sincerity. All right, in this particular video, I want to touch on doing the work. All right, doing the work. Because, we got a lot of people that's in this thing that say they down, to get their crown and all this other, but when you go to their page and look at, their works, they don't have no works. All right. Or their works is months and years in the past, man. But these the first ones that's quick to say something, quick to beat up the comment board. All right. Quick to get on your comments and say something. But when you go to their page, they don't got no works, man. And this thing, if you count yourself a part of this thing, you have to have works, man. Now, we know faith is going to save us ultimately, but what? You got to show your faith by what? Your works. And if you think that's wrong, well, you continue to just have no works. Over here, we're going to show our faith by our works. This is Proverbs. Matter of fact, let's start with Revelations 3 and 15, because that's that lukewarm spirit. Be the first ones that want to say something, jump and say something about something all the time. First one to beat the comment board up. But no works. But the Lord says what? Revelations 3 and 15. The Lord says, I know thy works. He know your works. All right. That thou art neither cold nor hot. You see, you ain't on fire for this thing. You ain't making your videos. See, the apostle said, make 3 videos at least a week. They really said you're supposed to be making a video a day. But 3 videos a week, that's the bare minimum. They liken it unto feeding the sheep. You're going to go feed that sheep every day. You're not going to feed it when you fucking feel like it. Or you go to some people's channels, a month, you feed the sheep 1 month, then you feed them the next month. Man, if everybody had that attitude in Israel, that half-ass lukewarm spirit, oh, boy, we be in trouble, man. Israel be in trouble. But you supposed to feed that sheep, what, every day? Not sometimes over here and sometimes over there. That's like this work, man. The Lord told Peter 3 times for understanding, man. Feed my sheep, feed my sheep, feed my sheep. All right? And I got these ants up here for a reason. All right? Continuing, the Lord says what? I know thy works, that thou art neither cold nor hot. You're not in the world. You still practice the laws there. You don't eat swine and all this other shit. But guess what? You ain't on fire neither. I would thou wert cold or hot. The Lord said he wished you was cold or hot. He would rather you be cold or hot. So then, because thou art lukewarm and neither cold nor hot, I will spew thee out of my mouth. He's going to spit you out of the body like a sickness, man. The Lord said he's going to weed you out, man. Because guess what? You ain't putting your best foot forward, as they would say. Right? That's that lukewarm spirit. See, and the Lord got it like that too. The one with the biggest mouth always be the one with the least works to show. So be careful before you go and start beating up a comment board and you got something to say. Or hey, watch that, brother. I don't know about that, brother. Or you on the comment board saying something. Because don't forget, this is a 2-edged sword. This is Proverbs 6 and 6, right? And we read, it says, go to the ant, thou sluggard. The Lord called you what? A sluggard. Consider her ways and be wise. Consider the ant's ways and be wise. What are some of the ant's ways? Well, you got order. All right. Each one of them has a job. Each one of them does that job. These are the workers, as you see. These workers are to hold that leaf down, as you see. And the other ones come and they take the larva, which spins silk, and they weld those leaves together for their nest. You got ones doing pulling guard. You got ones that's guarding the entrance. You got ones that's guarding the queen. You got ones that's tending to the young. You got one that's going out scouting for food. Everyone has its place. Everyone has an order. Like us, we have a body. Each person brings something different to the body. But if you have a part of the body that's had that lukewarm spirit, not giving its best, you got a foot that's acting up, it's falling asleep. It works sometimes. That part gotta go, man. You see? Consider, because just like this, they're like that chainmail. One hole in it. Well, it's like, to the enemy, one hole in it. That's what they're going to exploit. All right. So you see the ant. If the ones at the gate don't do their job, they get ransacked, they get invaded, and they get taken over. Man, everybody has to what? Play their part, man. Consider her ways and be wise, which having no guide, overseer, or ruler, provideth her meat in the summer and gathereth her food in the harvest. All right, that's the point. Consider her ways and be wise, man. They got order. You know what I'm saying? They work. You see how they work? They work. They work year round. And the ones over here, guess what? In the wintertime, when it snows, they freeze. That's the only time that they stop working, these ants. But you go, across seas in Africa, they work year round. But even the ones over here, they would work in the wintertime too. But we're supposed to work in the winter. But watch this. This is a unique thing about them. They freeze, and when the springtime hits, they thaw out and they drag the other ones, the frozen ones, into the sun and thaw out. As soon as they thaw out, guess what? They start working again. All right. The sluggard does not plow by way. Hold on. The sluggard does not plow by way of the cold. KJV.
According to Bible, King
This
James
is Proverbs 20:4, and we read, "The sluggard will not plow by reason of the cold. Therefore shall he beg in harvest and have nothing." That's right. Hey, you got no works. You ain't, you putting your hand to the plow, but then you walking off. Guess what? You ain't gonna be fit for the kingdom, man. You put your hand to the plow and you walking off. You taking a break. You taking a month, 2-month break, 7-month break on some of these people channels. It's like putting your hand to the plow and walking off. You halfway doing this thing, and that's how the Lord take it. That's why He say He's gonna spit you out. Once again, the sluggard will not plow by reason of the cold. So I brought this out. To just I was giving a example of how the ants, they freeze and they don't work in the wintertime. But hey, guess what? We're supposed to. I just wanted to, throw that fact out there to let you know that the ants will work even over here year round if the cold didn't stop them. Literally freeze them to death. Well, not to death, but freeze them. But over there, in Africa, where it's warm at and shit, guess what? Those ants work year round. So that's an attribute about them. Consider her ways and be wise. Proverbs 20:4. The sluggard will not plow by reason of the cold. Therefore shall he beg in the harvest and have nothing. Hey, what you reap, you sow. All right, do the work. Guess what? You reap the benefits, man. Hope it was edifying. And with that, I'm gonna say shalom.